Hi everyone, this is Abby. I'm here at Kids USA Montessori. We're on 15th Street and these two lovely ladies run this fabulous Montessori preschool. We've got Carol on the right, we've got Mary on the left.
Hi.
They are sisters, beautiful sisters.
Thank you.
And they have kindly offered to answer any questions that all parents have about the Montessori method at preschool. So Montessori, I know, is kind of confusing, but can you tell us what is Montessori?
Sure. So Montessori, basically, it's a method of teaching and way of helping students learn that realizes every child is different. Every child has different interests, different abilities. They learn in different ways and at different speeds, and it embraces that. It doesn't force the kids to learn everything at the same time as a whole group. It actually caters to each individual child's way of learning and things that they like to do. So, for example, in a pre-K class, some of the main facets of Montessori is that it's multi-age in the classes, which actually there's a specific reason for that. They have younger kids with older kids in pre-K. You might have maybe 4 years up to 6 years. So what that does is it helps encourage peer learning. Younger kids learn from older kids. Older kids reinforce what they've learned by helping to teach younger kids. And then also you have where different ages and abilities are working on different activities at the same time. Later, whenever we step into the class, you'll see that there might be some kids there doing floor mat work, and they might be working on phonics. They'll have plates that have letters, and they have to pick out the beginning sound of the words. You might have a younger student that's still practicing mathematics, grade biggest to smallest. So they have special blocks that are different sizes, and then they have to arrange them from biggest to smallest. So the kids are working at different activities at the same time, and then the teachers, they go around and help the students make sure that they are doing it in the correct way if they have any questions. But Montessori basically is encouraging freedom within limits. They get to choose the activities that they do based on their interests and what they like, and the teacher is there to kind of just help guide them. So this helps kids have a love of learning. The way that the Montessori materials look, they're very specifically designed. They're made to be engaging. The kids, they're touching everything. They're feeling, it feels like play, but it's learning. So it helps kids have a love of learning from a very early age and continues throughout their school career and, through adulthood.
Wonderful. So tell us about how closely you follow Montessori, because there are many different levels.
Yes.
And tell us why you chose to adopt what you've chosen in your preschools.
Okay, so as far as the actual teaching methods, we're fully Montessori. Our school is from 6 weeks, some infants up to pre-kindergarten, and our toddler class up to pre-K is Montessori. So all of our teachers for those classes, except for the infant class, are all Montessori teachers. That way they know everything that, kids need to be learning, and then the way that they need to teach them. So of course, every age, the materials and the activities are a little bit different, but the learning in each of those classes is full Montessori. One thing that maybe does make us a little bit different from some traditional Montessoris is the feel that you get from the teachers and the environment when you walk into the school. A traditional Montessori, when you walk inside, they have very kind of plain, white walls. It's meant to be kind of minimal as far as, color, decoration, and even some of the interaction with the teachers in the classroom. They're encouraging the students to be independent, so there's sometimes not a lot of that interaction, like as far as hugging and that warm greeting. So that's one thing that makes us different, because here all of us, we're moms, we're aunts, we're big sisters.
Family.
Yeah, so we
Family.
have that. It's whenever you come in, we have to give everybody a hug. We have very close relationship with our students. We make our it's not just about decorations, but we want us to have a very warm feeling when you come in. So we try to make everything very, happy. We want kids to be happy to come to school, happy to come and learn. And then whenever the kids are happy, then of course parents are happy too. They love to see their kids are excited to come in, excited to, greet their teacher, with a hug or, with a happy smile. All of our teachers get down to the kids' level when they greet them, talk to them. It's all very, genuine. Really, everybody knows, teaching and, childcare, it's a very demanding job. So, we're all here because really we have a passion. We love our kids. We love our families. So that warm feeling that you get here, that family feeling is, I think, what makes us different level than some of the other schools you see.
And you offer 24/7 support. So,
yes.
And that means, mums, in case you're concerned or you're confused what I mean by that, they offer their phone number to give out to parents whenever they need to contact them. So
yes.
You can feel really reassured by that.
Yes, we do have an office, school phone number, which pretty much we never use because all of our families, all my parents, I have all of their numbers, moms and dads, programmed into my phone. They all have mine too, and same with Mary at our other location. So, it means anytime during the day, if you're missing your child or just worried that, hey, how's Tommy doing? What is he doing today? Okay, he's doing awesome. They just had, snack time. They're working on, letter recognition right now. Let me send you a picture of what he's doing. So you get that, just that close relationship. You're never more than a text or phone call away from your child. For our infant class, we've many times had parents FaceTime with them, because especially in the infant age, it's the first time to be separate, mother and child. So, we'll find the time, okay, your baby's awake right now, let's go say hi. And then, we'll just be holding the phone, but mom can talk to her baby. So I think that's another thing that really sets us apart, from other schools, is that we're just constantly available. Parents text me at, in the evening, they have a question about tomorrow, or even on the weekend, holidays we're closed, but, my phone is always with me. So that's one thing that really we're happy to be able to do for our parents. It really gives us that close relationship with each other and that comfort.
So, mums, if you're just tuning in now, I can see there's a few of you watching. You're probably wondering, where am I? Who am I speaking to? Well, today I wanted to come along to Kids USA Montessori, and I'm meeting Cara here. She is one of the owners here, and she is happy to answer any questions that you have about the Montessori method and what it's about, and why you should choose one Montessori school over another and the differences between them. But we're going to go now, we're going to meet one of our Plano dads, and he's going to just tell us a little bit about why he chose the school. His name is Thomas.
Dad.
Yes, his name is Thomas, and we're going to come meet Thomas now, and he's had his daughter here for just over a year. She is in the infant room. So we're going to go now and meet him, and then have a quick walk around and see what the school is like. All right. So, okay. He went in to visit.
You can peek here if you want to.
Oh, hi Thomas, how are
How's it
you?
Good.
Say hi to all the Plano mums out there.
Hello, how's it going?
So, Thomas, tell us a little bit about your experience here at Kids USA.
My daughter started going here from day one at this location back in February, so it's been almost a year now. Everything here has been pleasant. They're all treated me like family, treats my daughter like family. If I ever need anything, they're willing to jump and say okay. It's just a best family environment I could ask for. I live in Addison, soon to be moving to Louisville. My daughter will still go here in Plano. I will drive that distance just to be here.
That's awesome. Did you tour a number of different locations, Thomas, before
Yes, ma'am.
you chose? Okay. And what was the difference here?
Just a family friend environment that I got, as well as the teachers made me feel like my daughter was one of their children of their own.
That's wonderful. Thank you so much, Thomas. Have a great day.
You too.
Okay, ladies, let's have a quick walk around and see what it's like. If you've never been in a Montessori school, which I haven't.
Welcome.
Thank you.
Well,
You want to talk about the...
yes. I'll keep my voice down. The babies are still here, but we do have very nice infant room.
Oh,
We
my
have our
goodness.
awesome teachers.
Hi. It's very nice, very calm, very soothing.
Yes. They always play relaxing music, and even they're babies, but the kids are friends with each other, and they talk to each other, they make each other laugh. Yeah, it's so funny. So we have a lot of fun with
What
them.
age group is in there?
So this is our infant room. We accept from 6 weeks up to 18 months.
Okay, great.
Either they walk or 1 year
Yes,
old.
that's
Okay.
also, again, same with Montessori, even for our infant classes. Technically it's 18 months, but if I have a child, he's, 14 months, 15 months, and he's running around and big and he's getting bored, he has the opportunity to move up sooner. Same whereas if we have an 18-month child that's still maybe developing, not quite walking yet, you know, then they stay in the class a little bit more too. So everything, we don't like to go just by age. You know, it's very catered to the kids' abilities, their comfort, parents' comfort too. So transition here is a very slow process, and parents are involved, kids are involved, teachers in both classes are involved, just to make it easier for everybody.
That's great. Okay.
So that's our infants.
Yep.
We'll go to our toddler class.
Thank you.
Okay, where should we go next?
So toddler is right here. So again, you know, you can say roughly it's 18 months to about 2.5 years. But again, there's give or take a couple months depending on the child's comfort levels. Outside of each class, we have menus, curriculum for the month posted. We also email that at the beginning of the month as well. But just so you have that, you know, you always know what the kids are doing every day. This is in addition to the Montessori. So, you know, they have certain letters and numbers that they focus on each month. A lot of repetition. That way they, you know, we don't want them to rush through things. They feel comfortable. Montessori is all about doing everything, you know, until it's perfected and then moving on to the next step. So with having the mixed age, it means the kids have plenty of time in each class to be able to master those steps. There's no rush. Again, it's all about trying to make learning a very pleasurable and kind of adventurous experience. The kids also, in addition to the Montessori, are doing Spanish practice starting from our toddler class.
Ooh.
So they're
all busy working.
You can see some kids are doing table work, some are doing floor work on the mats, and then the teachers go around to make sure that they're doing everything, you know, correctly, that they, if they need help or not. And then, but you see it's a lot of independent work. So even from a young age, encouraging independence with the kids. Yes.
Okay, wonderful. Now, what hours are you open?
This location, we are open from 6:30 a.m. to 6:30 p.m.
Okay.
Monday through Friday.
Okay, great.
And it's not a bad idea, so she can take a look at the prices.
Yes, that's another thing definitely that will set us apart from not just other Montessoris, but other preschools in general. We offer private school education and security, but at a price that's you know, isn't gonna hurt families. It's much more family friendly, which, you know, is what we're all about.
Absolutely.
Yes.
That's
Not
great.
a bad idea while we're here talking about our phone number.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. So you can see this is the business card that we hand out to all of our parents.
Yep.
This is for our school and then for our other location as well.
Okay.
So it's got the school's address, but it's, you know, my phone number, you know, Miss Mary's phone number. That way, even somebody that comes in for a tour, they can still text me after hours. Oh, you know, I forgot to ask you this.
Parents.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
So where is your other location?
Other location is at Coit and Spring Creek.
Okay, great. All right. And this one is at 15th and Independence.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah?
Yes,
okay.
that's correct. So we're coming up here. This is our threes transition class.
Okay.
So again, we do have some age overlap. There's about 2.5 years up to about 3.5.
Okay.
So you can see they're the same thing. They have Montessori time, you see floor work and table work going on at the same time. And then the teachers go to make sure.
Hi!
She's always friendly, ready to greet.
Oh, I know. That's great.
You can see, you know, map on the wall. They do circle time every day. All the classes do. So they learn about the world around them. You know, multicultural studies.
Yeah. Awesome. Okay, that's great.
They love to see new faces.
Oh, of course. Absolutely. Okay.
Yeah. So that's our threes class. In there, they work on, you know, in our toddler class, the kids, they do.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. They do, you know, learning to count, ABCs, and then and they even are doing number, shape, color recognition, and letter recognition in our toddler class. So in this class, they continue with that because, you know, we don't want them to just be counting and singing ABCs, but actually be able to recognize numbers, recognize letters, because that's going to help them get ready for the next class.
Gotcha.
Every class builds a foundation to get ready for the next step.
Okay,
The next
wonderful.
move up. Yes.
Wonderful.
We have computer lab.
Yeah.
Kids do that in the afternoons. They have different programs, again, reinforcing what they do in the classes in a different way. And then, of course, you know, everything these days is all with technology, computers. So we're helping kids get comfortable with that technology at an early age.
Okay.
We're about to step into our pre-K class. So it's a very nice, spacious area. So you can see we have some kids on the floor doing very more involved work, phonics. We do addition, subtraction without the use of any tools, and we even have a student that's already learned that. So we got permission from mom, and now he's learning multiplication too.
Wow.
So the nice thing about Montessori, there's no ceiling.
Yes.
There's no limits. You know, you're never done learning.
That's wonderful.
Yeah.
That's wonderful.
As you can see over here.
So,
as well.
moms, remember, if you're watching this today and you've got any questions, I know that that Cara and Mary are going to be checking the feed, and they can answer any questions, because many of you will be watching this on replay, and that's absolutely fine. So please go ahead and ask any questions that you might have. Okay. Well, this is wonderful. Thank you so much.
Ronan, for example, one of the example of this classroom, it's Ronan with doing your multiplication. Yes.
That's awesome. That's great.
They have special beads that help the kids learn mathematics in a visual and interactive way. Again, that way later they're not dependent on the use of calculators and things like that. Even counting on their fingers, they have everything.
They know the theory of it.
Yes. And they get a very well-rounded education. We do cultural studies, geography, language, mathematics, so that way they get everything very well-rounded.
Wow.
It's so cold, but if you want to pick on the playground,
We'll have a quick look at the playground.
do that.
Yeah, it is cold today. Oh, this is such a nice space.
Yes. With a
Beautiful.
natural shade.
Yeah, it's very shaded, so when it is the summer, the kids are protected from the sun, which is
It's
great.
always much cooler here than it is, you know, for example, in the front, because
Yes.
we have the shade, so
Yeah,
they're able
exactly.
to enjoy out here in the summer. We do activities, you know, chalk, bubbles, and we have summer camp too, so we have school-age kids here with us as well.
Oh, that's great.
Lots of fun things.
Please
planned.
remind them about the extracurriculums such as martial arts,
Yes.
Yeah.
computer,
Yeah.
and
Yes.
painting class.
Yes,
Wow.
she's right. We have weekly extracurricular classes that, you know, most preschools offer, but again, another thing that's different about us here is it's all included in the tuition price that you're already paying.
That's interesting, because
Yes.
a lot
Yes.
of places they charge extra.
Exactly.
Right.
We never want, you know, to have, you know, some child left out because, you know, they weren't able to pay, or parents didn't register them. So all of our kids, as long as they wanted to take part in the class, they're able to do that.
Okay.
We have weekly martial arts classes. We have an instructor that comes and gives the kids lessons in our pre for their instructor, because they have to follow their directions. So that's one thing that we do weekly here. We have the computer lab. We have dance class, and we've also started music class as well. So again, if your child's here, they're included. We ask for, you know, sometimes donations. It helps us, but you know, we're never gonna, you know, have anybody left out just because they didn't pay for a class. So
That's wonderful.
we want to make sure everybody's included and has fun
And
together.
meals are included. We
Yes.
have our
Yes.
chef, breakfast, lunch. Did you talk about that?
Not yet.
Yes.
Not yet.
Yeah. Fresh snacks, lots of fruit and vegetable, milk always are included to their tuition.
Great. Well, I'm going to wrap up the broadcast today. Thank you so much, ladies.
Thank you so
We're going
much.
to obviously include your link to your website.
Thank you.
And all the information that you present. I know you're going to be checking the broadcast for any questions that come in about Montessori and what it's all about. Just any myths, concerns, questions that you have, then they will be able to answer those. Thank you so much, ladies, for your time today.
Thank you.
so much.
Have a great day, Mom.
You as well. Thank you.